Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. Oh my god, I'm so excited. But anyway, let's get the formalities out of the way. This is Building with Dustin, episode 4, for the save file, the Dustin Time World save. This is a Steamlet single. It is in Willow Creek. It is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath home, and it was just so much fun to build. It was kind of challenging because it's a very small lot, but it was just so much fun to build. I built this with the intention of having like 2 Sims, maybe a retired couple, maybe a younger couple. One of them's like an artist, the other one's like a gardener. That's why there's a little greenhouse and a lot of landscaping. There's not a lot of patio space on this one, but you do have enough outside space to do a little bit of everything. So I wore this shirt today for a very specific reason before we get into the speed build. Can you guys believe there's going to be a Sims competition reality show? I'm so excited. I found out about it last night. I've been, quote another simmer, buzzing about it all morning. So, but anyway, into the speed build. So I started off with this one. I wanted to rotate the house a little bit and scoot it over because I don't know if you guys saw my last video, but I put the houses where they were like this so that the yards could be separate, but then all the houses would kind of be in the same little area of the neighborhood, and so that way it'd have more of a neighborhood feel. With this one, I did limit my packs. There are, I believe, 4, maybe 5, but a couple of them, if you look on there and you click show items from pack, it'll tell you there's only like 1 or 2 items in there from it. So there's that. But I'm telling you what, a Sims competition reality show. Can you guys believe it? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, that's amazing. Like, I don't know, I've been playing The Sims since I was young. It's probably been about 20 years now. I used to play with my little sister all the time. Like, we lived together as teenagers, well, adults. We were like 18 and I think I was like 19. And we used to sit on because we worked at the same place, so we would sit on the weekends and just watch Friends and play The Sims all weekend long. So it's just one of those things that, like, to see a reality show for The Sims, like, I never imagined there would be a movie or a TV show or a reality show or anything like that about The Sims. And here we are with a reality show. Amazing. Whoa. But I'm just, so exciting. But yeah, I really like this little house. I think it's super cute. I actually found a couple for the save file that are a younger couple, so I ended up not going with the retired couple, but they're a younger couple. They're kind of hipsterish, you know, in a good way. They have tattoos, and the girl is just very unique, and she is an artist, and the guy is a gardener, and this is their little house. This one, it took me a little bit of time just because I was trying to fit everything in, but I love the interior of this house because it is a very small house and it's on a very small lot. I believe the lot is 20 by 15, but let me double check on that. It is actually, yeah, it's actually 20 by 30, so it's not a tiny lot, but it's not a very big lot either. So there's not a lot to do, or there's not a lot of space left on this one, unfortunately, once you add all the landscaping in. But again, I kept the landscaping kind of the same around the neighborhood. That way it would kind of blend in, but I also do use a lot of base game and packs that are included in this build. I use a lot of plants and stuff from those. So when you download this, guys, because it is on the gallery under my gallery ID, which is dsummers 05, and when you place it, the structure itself should be good to go. So like the fences and the houses on the fences and like the walls and most of that stuff should be good to go, and I'm going to try to continue that. But this one's just, I think this one's a good little starter home. I can't remember off the top of my head how much it is, but I don't think it was ridiculously expensive. So I just keep wanting to talk about the reality show, you guys. That's all I can think about. And I'm not sure when you guys are going to see this, but it premieres the 17th on TBS, and then it's going to be online as well. If you log in, it is on the main page of The Sims when you log in. So if you have any questions, there's that. Also, there's going to be challenges, which I saw SimGuru Ninja tweeted out a little video the other day about how you can enter challenges, or not a video, a tweet about how there will be challenges coming to the channel. So, I don't know why I said video, but so that's so exciting. I can't wait to see the premiere of that. I hope everybody watches. I think everybody should watch, especially everybody in the simming community, because we all know how TV shows work. If you don't get views, you don't get to stay on the air. So there's that. Sorry if I'm talking a little loud. I don't have my headphones in. I kind of forgot to put them in, so hopefully that's not an issue. But yeah, so here's the little greenhouse. There's not a lot of room in the greenhouse. There's enough for like 4 plants and like flower arranging. I figured it was like something that, you know, if somebody did it in their spare time. You're not going to be able to probably like run a florist. You're not going to be able to probably be a florist or run like a flower shop out of this greenhouse. It's just kind of one of those ones that, you know, just kind of like a hobby gardener. So I guess in my head that like maybe I don't know, maybe like they have jobs or like they have, you know, odd schedules where they're off at different times. I don't know, but I really like this couple. They are a couple that I downloaded from the gallery because, you know, I don't do casts. I will, when I put this on the, when I upload the save file, I will make sure to put the person's name in the description for the lot on who created the family. So don't worry about that. But yeah, I just love this little house. It was super cute. The kitchen gave me a little bit of a fit because, again, per usual, or my usual, I think per Sim's usual, I was trying to fit way too much into the kitchen and dining room area. So I had to move a few things around, and I can't remember if that's on camera. I might have taken it off of there. I don't think so, but yeah, it was just a lot of work. So I had to fit everything in there, and I made sure, like I said, again, this one has everything you need in it. There's a computer desk and all that stuff, and books and bins and hampers and washers and dryers and blah, 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 blah. It's functional. It's been play tested as well. Ooh, another thing I was just thinking about on the preview I did see for the show, I actually saw some of the YouTubers that I watch, so that's kind of exciting. And it kind of makes sense as to why they were quiet for a little while. Now we know. We were watching you. Well, kinda. We weren't watching you. That's why we knew something was going on. But which is the one I'm talking about would be Plumbella. Jessie McNamara, she's a funny girl. She's from the UK. You guys should go check out her channel. She's quite the delight if you're having a bad day, so you can watch her and kind of just relax, hennies. So, but yeah, she's very sweet, and I'm excited to see her on there because that's really cool. I'm curious to see who wins, though. I mean, could you imagine being on that show? Like, sometimes my videos, you know, end up being like 3 hours because I have to, it takes me that long to build a house. Like this one ended up being a couple hours, and it is only a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. So I don't know. Like, one of my friends was like, could you build something like that in an hour? I don't know. I think I could, though, you know, with the deadline. Like if I knew that I had a deadline, I could make decisions. And that's kind of what I need to do on some of these speed builds. Like, I have to make a decision and stick with it. Like, if that's the thing I'm going to use, that is the thing I'm going to use. I'm not going to switch around. I can't change my mind a blue million times about what toilet I'm going to use, for instance. Like, I need to be more, and I think that's where the limiting your packs comes in. I think that really helps out, because I do feel like on the builds where I do limit my packs, it definitely is a lot easier to build, and it doesn't take me quite nearly as long to decide on things, you know. Just there's that's all you've got. But then when it comes to decorating, I feel like I need my packs to decorate. I do. I can't help it. I love clutter. But man, that show, that's crazy. Like, and I don't know if they've mentioned that anywhere, but wouldn't it be cool if you could be on the show because you entered one of the challenges, and then they were like, wow, whoa, like, and then they were just like, well, you know, you're gonna be on the show now. That'd be really cool. I would bloody lose my mind. I can't even imagine, like, to get an email that was like, hi, I'm so-and-so from Sparked. Would you like to be on next season? Blah, 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 blah. Are you kidding me? Although, being on TV might be a little nerve-wracking, so I don't know. But it would be fun. It definitely would be an interesting experience. And plus, to meet some of the other YouTubers and things like that create, and some of the people that create, just like, I think I'm a builder, and then I see some other people's creations, and I'm like, I don't build crap. Like, I don't build anything. These people are just, I just don't know, amazing. And it's insane to me. And then, like, people say, I've had people tell me, like, you know, oh, like, that's an amazing house. And then I'm like, do you see the one posted below it? So, you know, but it's just funny. Like, I couldn't, like, I just never in a million years imagine. Like, if you could have asked Dustin when Sims 2 was still producing packs and stuff, and been like, hey, did you know that someday in 2020 there's going to be a reality TV show for The Sims where you can compete for $100,000? Do what? Do what? Like, it's just insane. Like, I'm just so excited about it. I hope it goes over really well, because I don't know if a lot of you know this, but in the past, video game to TV screen adaptations tend to, I guess struggle would be the polite word. They tend to struggle with keeping, you know, true to the material that they're covering, and then like keep them interesting. That's you. But I really hope for The Sims' sake, and part of me is kind of concerned with them jumping on the bandwagon of reality TV shows and things like that. But I think it's one of those things that could be either a good or a bad thing. I don't know. You know, we'll see. Like I said, everybody should definitely tune in July 17th. And I believe it's 11 p.m. Eastern time, if I remember correctly. But if you look it up on tbs.com, or if you look it up on thesims.com, I'm sure there's, even on like YouTube and things like that, The Sims have posted. They've posted, so everybody will know when it's coming on. So that's just so exciting. One moment. Are you excited? No, he is. Him's a good cat. He's always excited. Him's excited for whatever Daddy's excited for. But yeah, this porch right here, I tell you what, it was, you know, back to the speed build while we're here. This porch right here gave me such a hard time, and it drove me nuts for like 5, 10, 15 minutes. So I ended up like deleting some of it out, because it was just like, so, you know, it's just like roofing. And, you know, here's the thing, okay, like, I didn't care for auto roof because I felt like it did a horrible job, but then bless me, it is so hard sometimes to do some of the roofs in these houses. Like, I'll be building and just delete stuff because I can't figure out how the heck to get it roofed, and it just doesn't line up, and it's annoying as crap. So, but oh, this little house, I just adore this little house. I think it's so cute. It reminds me of a grandma house, and I don't know, I guess I shouldn't have maybe put such a young couple in it, but in the orange, oh my goodness, I love the orange. I was gonna do the green, and I don't know why, but for some reason I saw the orange and thought, aren't you glad I didn't say banana? No, I just thought that the orange looked a lot better, so I decided to go with the orange, but that's, you know, neither here nor there. I'm pretty sure I will include a green house in this neighborhood, because green is my favorite color. Green. But yeah, green's my favorite color. It has been since I was a little kid. I fought my mom one time at the mall, clothes shopping. I found a pair of green, like, jogging pants, which they're really not school appropriate, basically, but I had to have them. I went on through every store. I want those green pants. And so finally she was like, look, I'm not saying no to the green pants, but we're gonna go walk around and look at other things. And if you don't find anything else that you want, actually looking for things that you want, then we'll get the green pants. We got them, and I wore those things, I swear, until there was holes in them, and until there was holes in them. So I love that little backsplash right there. I think it's really cute. And I think it went with the wallpaper really well. So, but yeah, I am a little stubborn, I won't lie. But yeah, those green pants. And so we still joke about it. My stepmom's like, have you bought any green pants lately? And so, but yeah, that's too funny. Green curtains. I have a love-hate relationships with curtains on Sims. I didn't use them for the longest time, and then I found out like they blow in the breeze, like your air's on and things like that, and I started using them again, and then I don't know, I just have I love to be able to see out the windows, but at the same time, like, in a real house, most people have curtains. I have curtains there. Well, you can kind of see them back there, but I mean, well, you know, not all the rooms in this house have curtains, though. some of them just have blinds because the blinds stick out like really far. They're expensive blinds, but anyway. But yeah, I've been trying to add curtains into them, and I think into my houses, and I feel like it makes it more realistic and more homey and cozy and all that jazz. But it's just like they don't work on diagonal walls very well. They definitely don't work on one tile diagonal walls very well, and the lengths of them are too short. Sometimes they're too long, like swatches. So it's hard. Oh, the washer and dryer just hanging out there in the middle of the way because I had to move them to put stuff up there. I put that bonsai tree in there. I did not even know that this existed until I was looking at somebody's, can't remember whose Let's Play I was watching, but anyway, one of their Sims was trimming a bonsai tree, and I was like, I did not know there was a bonsai tree, and turns out it's a base game item, so who knew? I'm always finding stuff on this game that I just did not know existed. Which, it kind of goes back to I guess we do get more things than, we feel like we get with these games, because if I'm constantly, finding things I didn't know existed, so obviously there's got to be some decent amount of items with it. I moved these cabinets so many times, and I will say that is one of the issues with putting things on top of the cabinets like clutter, is you do have to adjust them so your items aren't floating. It takes a little bit to do that. My biggest piece of advice on that would be make sure to move the lower cabinets, like your base cabinets, pull them out and away. Then you can raise your things. You can raise your things up very easily without having to them clipping onto the counters. So I mean, that's my piece of advice for clutter there. But yeah, this house, if you believe it or not, for being as small as it is, I think ended up being like a 3-hour video, which most of my houses do. So I mean, it is what it is. I have another one that I started a while back, and it's been so many videos. I couldn't even tell you how long I've spent on that house. Who knows, it may never even make it to the channel. I tend to just record whenever I'm building anyway, just to make sure that in case I do want to use it for something, I can. So, but yeah, I mean, this house, it was a struggle, but it was also so rewarding to get everything in there that I wanted to get in there, because I think I ended up scooting all of that stuff back. I ended up scooting the laundry room back and getting rid of one of the closets. Oh, I already did it, so that's how much I know. I already did it. So that way, because I want to be able to get the living room, or the dining room in there, and be able to actually function and move around and actually have a little bit of space to do something. So that way, if you do have Sims over, it would, I just wanted this house to be as realistic as possible. I want all my houses to be realistic as possible. I don't know why. I don't know. I think I have a problem. I do. I think I have a problem. Like, I think that it's just a game, but I don't know. Like, I've done that ever since even when I built, like, in The Sims 2 and stuff when I was younger, I would build these extravagant houses, and I'd be like, oh, there has to be a pole there, because there's no way that whole room couldn't have walls in it. So I think that's just kind of funny. That always makes me laugh. I always giggle at myself, because I'm like, it's a game. It's not a real house. But then I'm like, you're gonna build it, you might as well build it right. And that's how I do things. So I don't like to half do anything. Let's put it that way. Do anything. Let's put it that way. I am obsessed with the figurines that came with the Chinese New Year update. I think they're really cute, like the pig and the rabbit and all that. They're very cute. I've been putting them everywhere. I think a lot of it is too because I've been limiting my pack, so it's not been as much clutter options and things like that. But if you're gonna use clutter, it might as well be a pig or a rooster. And I just realized there's so much like country kitchen-y clutter, and we still don't have that farming pack. I will say this though, I think that the game pack that's coming up here in the next, probably I would say September, we're in July now, I would say is probably going to either be a winter destination pack with like skiing, and fingers crossed it's gonna have the return of hotels and vacation homes. All I want is hotels and vacation homes. I want to be able to go to Sulani. I want to be able to go to Oasis Springs even, but I want to be able to go and stay in a hotel in case it's a vacation. That's all I'm asking. Or I want my celebrity sim to be able to own a home in Sulani that isn't, like it is now, a generic lot with a register hidden in the basement, basically. Or all the, not hidden in the basement, but hidden in the roof. I forgot you can't have basements in Sulani, but it's hidden in the roof, all the required necessities to make it a lot, but I own it. And it never makes money because we just go there and sleep and play on the beach and things like that. So, but yeah, I'm thinking that's what it's going to be. I thought there for a minute it might be the new farming pack because, I've heard in other people's videos and I've seen on Twitter where the gurus are like, we're listening, and they do listen. I mean, you can see there's evidence of that from surveys and things in the past that have come true. But I don't know if they're listening about the farming pack, and if so, I still think there's a good chance that could be what it is coming out in like September, but at the same time, it's like, I think it could be winter. I definitely think it could be a Winter of Wonderland getaway theme pack, which I'm not against by any means. I voted for it. I said I liked it. My only concern would be the whole seasons aspect. If you're going to do an expansion pack that it specifies a season, then how do you do that without the expansion pack? But I guess they could do something like where it's just snow, like it's nighttime, but you can't really enter. Well, the whole pack is interacting with snow, so I don't know. That's kind of something. Well, I guess we'll have to see how that comes. I thought about doing some news and update videos. If you guys are interested in that, let me know in the comments. I don't know if I will or not. There are a lot of those out there. Maybe if I end up with more followers down the line, I'll do more of those. That way there's actually like people to inform. Because like I said, I have a little bit of a problem. I follow Sims on a lot of different media formats. So yeah, I usually know what's going on. I've been including a lot of clotheslines and stuff on my houses, and I will say this, I've been including those because I was thinking of people who play The Sims on a, like they try to do it with like, earning their money and everything. And I thought, what a good idea to start including the clothesline, because what if your washing machine breaks and you don't have the money for it? So you would just, you would use your clothesline and your clothes basin outside, so that way if you can't afford to get your washer or your dryer fixed, then, because actually I don't know if all of you knew this, but you can actually wash clothes in the washer on The Sims and then take them outside and put them on the line. So, if that dryer catches fire and you have no money to replace it, clothesline it. I'm just saying, but it's so goofy. Anyway, so these blinds in this kitchen here, or in this living room that I use, I realized are those cheap 50s pull-down blinds, and I've used them in a couple of houses, not realizing what they were, and I probably won't be using them again. I thought that they were the Roman shades that you pull down, like the fabric ones that kind of, but no, they're not. We're getting close to the end of this video though, and I really, like I said, this is up on the gallery now if you guys are interested in downloading it. After this lot, I believe there is one more lot in this neighborhood to renovate or bulldoze and rebuild for the save file. So after I post that video, I will be putting a tour video of all the builds. So, but anyway, that is the end of our speed build, guys. Make sure you hit the like or the subscribe button. Feel free to share this if you want to. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day, and I hope you're doing something that makes you happy. And just remember, July 17th, TBS, Sparked, Sims Sparked. Everyone has to tune in. So, but again, thank you for watching my video, and I hope you guys come back soon. Talk to you soon. Bye.